Time can be deceiving, I'm just trying to read it. I'm trying to free my mind while living and repeating, living in a trance, so desperate to advance. I can't help the feeling that I'm feeling within. Time can be deceiving, I'm just trying to read it. I'm trying to free my mind while living and repeating, living in a trance, so desperate to advance. I can't help the feeling that I'm feeling within. I can't stop for 1 second, 'cause my son needs to eat, and I can't dream. Then reality comes and get a grasp of me. I work 5 days a week, every week. I can't seem to think how I'm gonna be the man that I've dreamed. I'm so stuck in a trance, I still gotta be a man to raise my sons. I am to be a great human being. How can I be a great father if I'm working 12 hours? Stuck in a trance, stuck in a trance, stuck in a trance, stuck in a trance. Time can be deceiving, I'm just trying to read it. I'm trying to free my mind while living and repeating, living in a trance, so desperate to advance. I can't help the feeling that I'm feeling within. Time can be deceiving, I'm just trying to read it. I'm trying to free my mind while living and repeating, living in a trance, so desperate to advance. I can't help the feeling that I'm feeling within. Time moves oh so quick, I can't wrap my head around it. But what I know is that I get so lost in it. I wish I could go back in time. Instead of being in a trance, I lost my mind. Time can be deceiving, I'm just trying to read it. I'm trying to free my mind while living and repeating, living in a trance, so desperate to advance. I can't help the feeling that I'm feeling within. Time can be deceiving, I'm just trying to read it. I'm trying to free my mind while living and repeating, living in a trance, so desperate to advance. I can't help the feeling that I'm feeling within. Time can be deceiving, I'm just trying to read it. I'm trying to free my mind while living and repeating, living in a trance, so desperate to advance. I can't help the feeling that I'm feeling within. Time can be deceiving. Eric Lloyd. Oh yeah, I wanna smoke, chill with a couple hoes, and we never going broke. I get them sales going down. Oh yeah, I wanna float on the sea with a hoe, and we never going broke. I spend them bands on the go, 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 go. I'm never going broke, I'm always on the job, that vacation ain't a choice. I'm grinding so hard so I can earn me a new Porsche. I'm trying to speed race, the consequences don't apply. I wanna live a little, make a couple bad decisions. Stuck on the grind, could drive you from the mission. I need to clear my mind with a couple bad bitches. I really hope for one, that my girlfriend doesn't hear this. I'm leaving my job, I'm clocking out now. I wanna smoke a blunt and stare about the clouds. I want no worries, two birds like Bob Marley. We at the W Hotel, turning up the lobby. I wanna call some hoes so they can turn up the party. The police showed up, we gave them blunts and Bacardi. My girl showed up, we got into a room. She pulled off my clothes and blew me to the moon. Oh yeah, I wanna smoke, chill with a couple hoes, and we never going broke. I get them sales going down. Oh yeah, I wanna float on the sea with a hoe, and we never going broke. I spend them bands on the go, 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 go. I'm doing pretty well, financially. I'm rich. I grinded my ass off. I've been working. Now it's time to party. It's time to go crazy. Ain't spend my money. It's time to smoke all this weed. Fuck around and have a baby. Oh shit. Party too legit. Bitches everywhere and bottles in the air. Ooh-wee. Party too legit. Weed in the air and bitches naked. Ooh-wee. body too legit. My bitch looking at me and I'm trying to keep looking straight. I'm too legit. When I throw a party, y'all ain't fucking with me. Still in a couple hoes. Still don't know.
What's going on, every mother-loving body? Oh, we got a crazy-ass episode today. Okay, first off, I had some technical difficulties. I could be shaking like a salt shaker, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it, y'all. So, what we are doing and covering today, I'm actually quite excited for, okay? It is the 7 most notorious, and I mean notorious, serial mother-loving killers. Do you understand what I'm saying? These niggas will cut your body up, okay? Will try to catch your luck, okay? Because they will kill your ass. These are real deal Holyfield people, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into it. And the first person that we're going to have to go ahead and get into is this sick bastard here. Let me go ahead and show you. It's Jack the Ripper. Now, Jack the Ripper is notoriously known for not getting caught. Nobody knowing the identity of Jack the Ripper. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. So, we call him Jack the Ripper, but we don't know who the person is behind the oldest, most notorious murdering sprees there was. The killer appeared in London, Whitechapel district in 1888 and murdered 5 women, all prostitutes, and mutilated their corpse. Police was surprised to find that the killer seemed to be a surgeon, a butcher, or some kind of skilled person that deals with scalloping motherfuckers. The killer mocked the computer. I can't speak. Worth the bald-headed bastard. I said the community. The killer mocked the community and police by sending letters outlining the acts. Although many suspects have been named over the years, the killer has never been identified. Now this, right here, it's some nappy-headed bullshit right here. Hold on, let me go ahead and find my video camera. This right here! Hold on, let me turn this bullshit off. I'm sorry. First off, this show is going terrible. Let me just go ahead and say, oh, Lord, this show is going terrible. Okay? But this nigga right here, we don't know if it's a man or we don't know if it's a female, but all we know is a motherfucker trying to kill prostitutes. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and claim free use on this next clip I'm about to show because these are my mother lovers infographics, okay? I watch them every time. Not every goddamn video because they be talking about some unnecessary shit, but for the most part, I love them. I love they show. I love when they talk about the war and comparisons. So let's go ahead and get into the infographic show, okay? And let's put it on for you hoes, okay? Amen.
Here's why infamous serial killer Jack the Ripper was never found. Jack the Ripper was a brutal Victorian murderer who slayed at least 5 innocent women on the streets of London. Most frightening of all was that we still don't know who he was. Because of the media frenzy around the case, police were inundated with hoax calls and amateur sleuths trying to crack the case. Forensic science was also in its infancy, and police didn't have anything like CCTV cameras to help them out. The Ripper was a careful killer, and if no direct witnesses could identify him, he could easily get away without a trace. Police incompetence and the fact that the women murdered were working-class sex workers led to rampant negligence, too. In the end, the killings stopped of their own volition, and sadly, the identity of Jack the Ripper remains unknown to this day. Jack was never punished for his crimes.
Jack need that ass whoop. We need to go ahead and figure out who the hell that is so we can keep because it's some bullshit. How the hell do you taunt? And that's just like the Zodiac Killer. How the hell do you taunt this bastard? And speaking of the Zodiac Killer, why the hell he ain't on this list? I'm just go ahead and put that out there. The Zodiac Killer is not on this goddamn list. I found this article on the motherfucking internet, and after, I don't know why, but until I got on live, I started to realize, hey, these ain't really the most notorious goddamn 7 serial killers. I mean, there's 7 ancient niggas that killed hundreds of motherfuckers in vicious fashion. Queen Victoria, I mean, we can go down the line, but I'm going to go ahead and cite this website, which I forgot to mention in the first place before I started reading this bullshit. I got this information from an article, Tim Newcomb, and it was released on Brentenica. Okay, I got the description in the damn description box, so go ahead and check that out. Infographics went ahead and did it for your boy. Okay, they put it up for your boy. They made sure y'all understood what the hell was going on. I'm gonna also go even further and show you this creepy ass clip of what scientists have came up with how some of the victims might have looked in 1888. Let's check it out. God bless.
Scenes of my childhood.
Y'all caught me in a smoke break. I didn't realize that clip was that goddamn quick. Okay. So yeah, with that being said, that was a little creepy to me. So we're gonna move on to the next serial killer. And the next serial killer we didn't already cover. Jeffrey goddamn Dahmer. My nigga, Jeffrey Dahmer. Now, some of y'all like, my nigga, you like this nigga? Listen, I've said I was obsessed with the bastard. Maybe if you bastards watch my stream from time to time. Hold up, Jeffrey Dahmer, let me pop up in behind you. I'm sure that's what you like to do. The other motherfuckers, you sick bastard. But anyway, listen, I don't like the bastard, but I love the story. And that's even worse. I'm digging a hole for myself because it's even worse. I am a crazy motherfucker, and I like when crazy bastards do crazy shit. Okay, and this is a regular nigga who don't know how to have social skills and decided to eat niggas. Okay, I'm not gonna tell the whole story because I gotta read this bitch ass article, but just understand that yeah, I like the story of Jeffrey Dahmer, and I just don't like how he died. That kind of sucks. I would have wished he would have killed some prison members or something like that. That's what I would have wished. So the story would have been more infamous and notorious. But let's go ahead and move on to my nigga Jeffrey Dahmer. So, Jeffrey bitch ass Dahmer started killing in 1978. Just 18 years old. And wasn't arrested for murder until 1991. Oh, God damn. What the hell is the police officers doing? After a would-be victim escaped and led police back to Dahmer's Milwaukee, Wisconsin home. They should have put an apartment because that shit was small as hell. Okay, and it was there that some of the most gruesome details of his life and killings were seen via photos of mutilated bodies and body parts spewed against or across the goddamn apartment. He even had a vat of acid used to decompose all victims. In all, Dahmer killed 17 people. God damn, this nigga needed the electric chair. Mostly young men of color. You racist bastard. Now, according to him, let me just go ahead and say, let me pause that. According to him, it wasn't necessarily a race thing, but he just found the niggas attractive. And I'm shaming him for that. You racist bastard. You should, hey, I wish you liked a couple more white people. That's crazy for me to say. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. But hell, you should have killed more Caucasians. I understand you started off with one, bitch, but you didn't have to start just eating niggas. I know they look delicious and delicious. I know they eat a lot of chicken and shit. I heard that's probably what they ass tastes like. But bastard, you shouldn't have started with niggas, okay? God damn, you should have started with what your meat tastes like. But then you would have been thinking about your goddamn daddy, and that's what have made you kill that bastard. But anyway, let me move on. He served time in prison twice. First time was for molestation, and the second time was for murder. He was killed by a fellow inmate in 1994. No, damn, that was just a year before I was born. God damn. Well, with that being said, bitch ass Jeffrey Dahmer, we're gonna move into a video on how Jeffrey Dahmer started killing. You whore ass bitch!
So, how does a middle-class young man turn into the monster that is Jeffrey Dahmer? Let's go ahead and find out.
The first killing was not planned. I was coming back from the shopping mall back in '78. I had had fantasies about picking up a hitchhiker and taking him back to the house and having complete control and dominance over him.
One key component to most serial killers is how it starts. Most serial killers begin with fantasizing obsessively until it becomes an urge to act on. In Dahmer's case, it was the desire to be with someone, no matter the cost. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe to find out what happens next.
That's just fucking sad. I mean, it's pitiful reasons why the hell he didn't kill people. And the problem is, his parents should have did a better job raising that bastard. Okay? You should have been in that motherfucker's life. If you had parental problems with each other, you should have set that aside for them children. And to a fun fact, Jeffrey Dahmer's brother has the same birthday I do, December 18th. Lord have mercy. Okay, I don't want no juju with that. I don't even know what juju means, but a bitch told me no juju, so that means no juju. Okay, we're gonna move into his obsessive desires.
I had these obsessive desires and thoughts wanting to control them, to, I don't know how to put it, possess them permanently.
And that's why you killed them.
Right. Right. Not because I was angry with them, not because I hated them, but because I wanted to keep them with me. And as my obsession grew, I was saving body parts such as skulls and skeletons.
That sick bastard. Collecting skulls and skeletons. Let's take a look at Jeffrey Dahmer's last interview. I suppose it's with the same B-Notch. Let's go.
Last interview he granted before his death, he made a stunning admission that he still had fantasies of killing.
It never completely goes away. I'll probably have to live with it for the rest of my life. I wish it would go away. I wish there was some way to completely get rid of the compulsive thoughts, the feelings. It's not nearly so bad now that there's no avenues to actually act on it. But no, it never seems to go completely away.
Okay, so maybe it's good. I mean, I never wish death upon people, but maybe it's good. I might be shaking like a salt shaker, so sorry, guys. If you're looking back at this bullshit, I'm sorry. But it might be good that this bastard, this other criminal that was in the prison system, killed that bastard. Let's take a look at it.
November 28th, 1994. A man is beaten to death, yet few tears are shed. This was the death of infamous serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer. Jesse Anderson, Christopher Scarver, and Dahmer were left unsupervised in the prison gym showers for approximately 20 minutes. Dahmer was discovered on the floor, suffering from extreme head wounds. He had been severely bludgeoned with a 20-inch metal bar. Scarver also beat Anderson. Both men were found alive. Dahmer was pronounced dead an hour later, and in 2 days, Anderson also died. Scarver is thought to be schizophrenic. God told me to do it. Jesse Anderson and Jeffrey Dahmer are dead. This was the violent end of Jeffrey Dahmer.
God damn! Now, the crazy thing about Jeffrey Dahmer's death, I've covered this, more information about Jeffrey Dahmer in a previous live stream. So if I was you raggedy bastards and you interested in information about that bitch-ass nigga Dahmer, then you need to check out my stream when I think it was the second stream I've ever did. Okay? You check that motherfucker out. I get that bitch belly advice or information about Jeffrey Dahmer. Now, I might be skipping like a salt shaker, so you niggas gonna have to bear with it until I get some kind of motherfucking money to have a computer that can handle this kind of horsepower. Okay, I'm trying to limit the quality as much as possible. To be honest, I should be streaming in 4K. Okay, but we're gonna move on from my personal issues because that's not the goddamn problem that we talking about here. We are going to the next motherfucker. These sick bastards. Okay, this nigga name is Dr.
Harold
Death.
Shipman was a British doctor and serial killer who murdered about 250 of his patients. He was therefore named as Dr. Death. In 1998, one of his patients was discovered dead in her home only hours after Shipman visited her. Her family was perplexed by the suddenness of her death, and they were suspicious when they found out that in her will, Shipman was added as the beneficiary. Shipman injected the victim with a lethal dose of the painkiller diamorphine and then signed a death certificate attributing the incident to natural causes. His motives were unclear. Many speculated that Shipman derived pleasure from the knowledge that as a doctor, he had the power of life or death over his patients, and killing them was the means through which he expressed this power. Shipman later committed suicide while in prison by hanging himself in his cell.
I mean, anytime somebody get killed in prison, I think of Jeffrey Epstein. So I'm going to stop talking about Jeffrey Epstein because I think some powerful niggas done killed that bastard. Dr. Death, this sick bastard, killing people as a damn doctor. This is why my black ass don't go to the doctor now. This sick bastard, Harold Shipman, also known as Dr. Death, is believed to have killed at least 218 patients. He should have got the electric chair like a son of a bitch. Although, the total is quite closer to 250. The doctor practiced in London, and between 1772 and 1998, god damn, I was alive by that time, worked in 2 different offices, killing all the while. He wasn't caught until red flags was raised, and several people, including an undertaker, were surprised by the sheer number of cremation certificates Shipman was a part of. God damn, how many people you gonna kill, you bastard? And then you cremate them motherfuckers, and they don't have a chance to check the toxology report, because you the motherfucker doing the toxology report. Okay, let's move on. I done lost my goddamn spot of what I was reading, along with the fact that most of the cases were elderly women. Oh, you stupid bitch. You don't kill old bitches. You don't kill them for nothing. Okay. In most cases, there were elderly women found to have died in bed at night, but rather during the day. So instead of them being dead found, they would be killed and dead during the day. Okay, police mishandled the investigation, and Shipman kept killing until he got greedy and tried to coax a will for a victim that named him beneficiary. Oh, this dumb son of a bitch. Which led to the victim's daughter becoming suspicious. He was finally convicted in 2000, okay? And committed suicide while in prison in 2004, ho. So you mean to tell me this bitch-ass nigga got in prison and couldn't handle the heat? Oh, you killing all these motherfuckers, trusting you with their motherfucking help, coming to you with their deepest, darkest secrets, and your ass is killing them bastards? Oh, and then you gonna try to change your bitch's will and try to put you as the beneficiary, knowing goddamn well ain't nobody give a damn about your dumb ass. And then you should have killed the damn daughter, too, with your dumb ass, if you're gonna do some ignorant shit like that. You dumb, oh Lord. At least when the daughter come up there asking what the hell happened, you be like, hey, I can give you about 25% off, 50%. I can give you 75% off. Yeah, you just pay 25% of the goddamn bill, and then we good, baby. That's just for me killing your goddamn, your mother dying in my services, okay? This sick bastard. Okay, let's watch another video on this sick bastard, because I like doing videos on sick bastards. Okay, so let's move on to the next video.
He was the ultimate betrayer of trust. The 54-year-old family doctor whose lust for power turned the healer into the serial killer. Cowering behind a prison officer at an earlier hearing, Dr. Harold Frederick Shipman, the small-town GP who preyed on old ladies. His trial's now over, but not one of the world's biggest murder investigations. Its primary questions. Surely they would have questioned him had they been told the truth about this doctor, for Shipman was a drug addict with a criminal record. Shipman's addiction began here in Todmorden, West Yorkshire in 1974, his first post in general practice. And here there are disturbing parallels with what was to happen in Hyde more than 2 decades later. From this group practice in Todmorden, Shipman secretly rewrote patients' records. He prescribed drugs for them, which he never administered to them. He used the drugs himself. He was hooked on pethidine and deceived his patients and partners to get it.
This sick son of a bitch. I got one more video to get out the way of this sick bastard. I don't know why I got multiple videos to this stupid bitch. Because I'm trying to move on from this ugly motherfucker. You look like a child molester, you ugly bastard. You look like a bitch walking away in that motherfucking car hole. Dumb horse.
Dr. Howard Shipman was known to his patients as a trustworthy, loving, and caring doctor. But little did they know, he was murdering at least one person a week. He's believed to have killed approximately 250 people, making him one of the most prolific serial killers Britain has ever seen. He would kill his patients by injecting them with diamorphine, which is a very strong painkiller. He would then alter their medical documents to make it look like he was innocent. Most of his victims were elderly women. Kathleen Grundy was Howard Shipman's last victim, and he was finally caught and charged for the death of Kathleen Grundy. He was found guilty and sentenced to life imprisonment on 15 accounts of murder and 1 count of forgery. Shipman is the only doctor in the history of British medicine to be found guilty of murdering his patients. He took his own life in prison in 2004. His victims never got justice over their loved ones.
Now that we got that sick fucko out the way, we're gonna move into another next sick bastard. One of the sickest motherfuckers you can ever see. A dirty clown ass bitch. And you know I just gave it away with the clown ass bitch. You see this fat bastard, this goofy looking. Okay, John Wayne Gacy, this ugly motherfucker. Construction worker known by his suburban neighbors as outgoing. John Wayne Gacy, sound like gayer, was involved in politics and even act like a clown for birthday parties. He was no clown. Oh, no fucking, oh Lord. Gracie came under suspicion in 1978 when a 15-year-old boy last seen with him went missing. Oh, you child molesting bastard. That wasn't the only times family members have seen okay, that wasn't the only time families of missing boys have pointed the finger at Gracie. Gacy. Well, I guess it's in the name. Bitch ass, hoe ass, punk bitch ass nigga. This evil looking fucker. Okay. But it was the first time authorities took them seriously. This is the problem with these dumbass police officers. They don't be believing motherfuckers. Okay. Soon after, a search warrant granted police access to Gracie's home with a smell of nearly 30 bodies buried in a 4-foot crawl space under his house. He was convicted on 33 counts of fucking murder and with an additional counts of rape and torture and was executed by lethal injection in 1994. I'm sorry, I had to turn up on that one because this sick bastard, he got to be the sickest bastard of all sickos. What the hell? Brother, boys, little children, not just boys, little children, bitch. The children are our future, you ugly fucker. I mean, some of these killers killing women, but bitch, you killing children? Little boys? Oh, I'm glad you got the lethal injection, bitch, and that's too humane for your ass. You should have got the electric chair. You should have got your brain fried, bitch. You should have got hung at the same time you getting electrocuted. You should have got your balls trapped, electrocuted too, bitch. And then after they should have pulled out your motherfucking intestines, sliced them up in a million pieces, and had you bleed out again. You don't mess with no goddamn children. And I guess his last words was, kiss my ass. I'm pissed. Now, hell, I did my research, but maybe I didn't read it properly because I should have starting off this shit with more aggression. We're gonna go ahead and move into this video with this bitch ass, hoe ass, slut ass, cut ass, stupid bastard talking about why he was a clown, even though his bitch ass was no goddamn clown.
The clowning was relaxation for me. I enjoyed entertaining kids. Like some people are, they unwind in different ways, either by going out drinking or that. I could put on clown makeup and I was relaxed. And I enjoyed doing it. It was only twice a month that I did it.
Yeah, this was not used then for a lure to draw kids to you
No, we would visit different hospitals and entertain the children there. And we didn't entertain them with handcuffs or anything like that. All we used was balloon animals and small toys and stuff like that. But we also did parades. And in the summertime, like on 4th of July, I used to be in 4 parades in one day. I've always told people when I got into clown makeup, I regressed into childhood. It was fun being a clown because you could be yourself or just let yourself go and act a fool. You could be slapstick and funny and have a good time. That's why I always enjoyed clowning. Clowning has taken a bad name because of what they've used in my case.
Nigga, shut your ass up. Bitch, you prey on boys. Little children. But yeah, you clowning. Yeah, you a goddamn clown-ass fool, Dumbo. Fat bastard. So you can't get no bitches, so you preying on little children. And you can't even get the children, so you kidnapping their ass. Well, I wasn't a clown, it was just for kicks and giggles. You sound like a bitch. And you die like a bitch. By an injection. Bitch, I wish I would. If I got the opportunity to choose how the fuck I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die by a firing squad. Bitch, put a hole directly in my head. And you bet not miss, bitch. You bet not skim my shit. I wanna die today. Hoe ass bitch. Talking about kissing my ass. You should have got your brain fried, hoe. Well, let's move on. The more these go on, I'm hell. I don't know how I'm gonna react. Because this is some bullshit. You niggas killing niggas for no goddamn reason. Because you some stunking ass, whole ass, trick ass, son ass niggas. Okay? Now, hell, I'm the most notorious YouTuber. How about that? How about that? Won't you put that in your papers? I'm the notorious Eric Lloyd on YouTube. Look me up, goddammit. EIEKLOYD. And let's talk about TikTok. How y'all niggas try to remove a nigga every time he try to put a video out. If I'm saying one fuck you, then y'all wanna take the damn clip off. And I'm gonna try to make a clip out of this bullshit, and they're gonna take that clip off. TikTok can kiss my ass because I'm black and I'm outspoken. I be saying cussing on a motherfucking regular basis, and y'all niggas keep it on. Now watch they try to silence my black ass. And speaking of silencing, we need to silence this motherfucker, John Wayne Gacy. And I'm finna show you, he had an infamous tourniquet lock and whatever the hell trick, how he would rope trick that he would do on people to kill people and restrain people. Sorry, I'm getting sick because this is making me sick. I'm sick of this bullshit here.
The rope trick is not, the way I've described the rope trick is it's nothing more than a tourniquet. Mm-hmm. And I had explained it to them. I even demonstrated it to them. It would cut off the air. Mm-hmm. So if you're going to kill somebody, you just put it on their neck and twist it 3 times or 4 times or whatever until the person stopped moving.
And you took him where?
Out on the I-55 bridge.
And that's where... how was he then taken from the car and placed into the river?
Just opened up the trunk and dumped him in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There was no big special deal on it. I couldn't get down in the crawl space that easy, and then I had to bum back to begin with. You got to crawl on your belly to move around in the crawl space. There is no way that I could have done any of the digging down there. I had enough trouble just getting down there. Gregory Godsick. Let's see, number 4. Gregory Godsick had came.
Okay, Now that, fuck that bitch ass nigga. Hell, fuck him. I'm glad he dead. Alright, let's move on to the next sick bastard. This motherfucker. Dr. Bitch Ass, HH, those stands for whore ass, Holmes, in Chicago, where I'm from, you son of a bitch. Chicago has had its share of killers, but perhaps none more hunting than bitch ass whore ass Holmes, the pharmacist who turned a hotel into a torture castle. Ooh, ahead of the 1893 World's Fair. That's what I think about that bullshit. That's how I feel about that bastard. Number one, because you killing niggas in my hometown. Shut it up. I ain't done. You killing niggas in my hometown. Okay. Motherfucker. Okay. So, Holmes moved to Chicago and started outfitting a 3-story hotel with all manners of nefarious contraptions, including gas lines, secret passage and trapdoors, hallways to dead ends, chutes to the basement, soundproof padding, and torture devices stewed throughout a maze. That's fucking crazy. Look at this shit. Look at this shit here. Look at this shit. Hold on. I'm going to show you this picture here showing how he would just pop up out of nowhere in this motherfucker and kill niggas. Let's take a look. Just killing niggas. The gas allowed Holmes to knock out his guests before the worst was yet to happen. Okay, I can't read worth the damn. The gas allowed Holmes to knock them motherfuckers out, his guest, before the worst of what was to happen come next. This nigga worded this shit so fucked up for no damn reason. He could have did it much better. Often, on his surgical tables, you sick sadistic bastard. Okay? He then burned the bodies in the building's furnace, selling skeletons to medical schools and running life insurance scams. In all, he cooped to be more than 30 murders, found only after a fellow scammer turned him in for falling short on a financial agreement. Oh, wow. So he didn't even get caught. Hold up. Let me pause this bitch, because this nigga didn't even get caught for killing niggas. He didn't get caught for killing niggas. He got caught for an insurance scam. This scammy scoundrel. Hold on, I'm sorry you saying black, okay? But this bastard here need his ass whooped before he was hanged in 1896. You was hung almost 99 years before I was born, you dumb bitch. Killing niggas in my hometown in your little motherfucking fortress, bitch. You killing niggas in this bitch ass place. Hold on, let me turn this bitch off. You killing niggas in this motherfucker. You could have been smashing these hoes, but yeah, you killing these hoes. And hell no, I ain't talking about rape, bitch. I'm talking about consensual. You could be smashing these bitches, popping up out the windows like some of these pornographies, but yeah, you a sick fucko. You're killing the bitches. Oh, Lord have mercy. You could have been using this for all the bad bitches in Chi-Town in the 1890s. Or whatever, whenever the hell that was, nigga. And yeah, you killed a nigga. I'm glad your ass got hung, bitch. That's the way you supposed to die when you doing stupid, ignorant shit like this. Lord have mercy on these niggas' souls. These niggas are losing their nappy-headed minds, killing niggas. In my hometown, oh, bitch, I'm glad you're dead. Let's go ahead and move on to this bitch-ass videos of H.H. Holmes, okay?
Dr. H.H. Holmes. America's first serial killer is considered to be Dr. H.H. Holmes, who confessed to 27 murders in the late 1890s. He claimed that he could not help the fact that he was a murderer, no more than the poet can help the inspiration to sing.
What kind of brother? Oh Lord. Oh Lord, oh Lord, I'm not going to play that shit back. Cause hell no. So this video I'm about to show, I'm gonna have to claim for fair use. Because I done hit this motherfucker up. Hey, can I use this video with your permission? I'll drop your link and everything, okay? No response. So, we gonna claim fair use, baby. Don't get mad. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to add along to the show. And hey, you're welcome next time to show me something else that I can give you full credit for, okay? Follow this lady just for to keep me from getting sued. Follow this young lady on her TikTok and her YouTube channel. Let's move forward.
Let's talk about how H.H. Holmes built a whole murder castle to kill people in. Using stolen money, he bought an empty lot in the Englewood neighborhood of Chicago. There he built a labyrinth of soundproof rooms, secret passages, and maze-like hallways and staircases. Some rooms allegedly had trapdoors where Holmes could drop victims into the basement. The basement was said to have acid vats, pits of quicklime which is used on decaying corpses, and a crematorium. Holmes claimed to have killed more than 200 people in his murder castle, but experts now believe that number was way lower. He was hanged in Philadelphia in 1896, and the only building that still exists on this plot of land is the Englewood Post Office.
Now, I remember hearing some stories about how that funky-ass place stunk. And now it makes sense. Thank you, baby. Okay, you put me on. I didn't know this nigga had acid vats. That's probably where Jeffrey Dahmer's stupid ass got it from. He like, hey, well, how could I have a house of kills where I can kill motherfuckers? It's just that Jeffrey Dahmer was so poor, he couldn't afford that kind of ignorant shit. But you got this rich bastard here killing people. You could have put that money to better use, you dumb bastard. So we're gonna move on to the next motherfucking video of this dumb bitch, so we can move on, because this nigga killing niggas in my hometown. Nigga, you could have killed a potential family member, you bitch. Alright, sorry.
Chicago has had its share of killers, but perhaps none more haunting than H.H. Holmes, the pharmacist who turned a hotel into a torture castle. Ahead of the 1893 World's Fair, Holmes moved to Chicago and started outfitting a 3-story hotel with all manner of nefarious contraptions, including gas lines, secret passages and trapdoors, hallways to dead ends, chutes to the basement, soundproofed padding, and torture devices strewn throughout a maze. The gas allowed Holmes to knock out his guests before the worst of what was to happen came next, often on his surgical tables. He then burned the bodies in the building's furnace, selling skeletons to medical schools and running life insurance scams. In all, he copped to more than 30 murders, found only after a fellow scammer turned him in for falling short on a financial agreement.
Alright, now that we're done with H.H. Killer whore ass, we're gonna move on to the next serial killer. Pedro hoe ass, bitch ass, slut ass, cut ass, Lopez. This sick sadistic bastard is one of the world's most prolific serial killers, and might be still out there, you dumb bitch. Pedro, oh Lord, he's my, oh shit, my bad, brother. Oh Lord, oh no. Forget all that other stuff I said about you, brother, and you still out here? Oh yeah, damn, I should have read that before I start talking shit. Pedro Lopez is linked to, oh damn, more than 300 murders in his native Colombia and Ecuador and Peru. Ooh, okay, so I might be safe. But then again, that's still too close for my motherfucking liking. This nigga could come up on some money, come to the United States of America, which is probably where this bastard is hiding, and kill my ass. Oh, Lord, no. At least 1/3 of those murders were tribal women. Alright, bet, I'm cool. After Lopez's arrest in 1980, police found the graves of more than 50 of his preteen victims. Oh, you preying on the children. Preteens are not, bitch. That's children. He was later convicted of murdering 110 girls, you dumb bitch, in Ecuador, and confessed to 240 more murders in Colombia and Peru. Oh my God! The monster of the Andes, or whatever the fuck, didn't spend 20 years in prison. He was released in 1988. for good behavior. What the fuck? More than 20 years since, his whereabouts remain unknown. Aw, damn. Good behavior?
Chicago has had its
Oh,
share
no,
of
I didn't
killers.
click the wrong damn button. Good behavior? They let this sick bastard. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. This sick motherfucker. How do you let this nigga out? After killing 240. Oh, Lord. 240 people. Didn't even spend 20 years in prison. What the hell? Where the hell did this nigga get arrested? That's what I want to know. Because hell, if you can kill 240 motherfuckers and get let out for good behavior, hey, we need to go ahead and do some crazy shit where that's at. And I ain't telling nobody to do no crazy shit. I'm just saying. Because, you know, YouTube funny like that, TikTok funny like that. Hell, I'm just saying. You can get away with, hey, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. All right, we're gonna move on because that's some bullshit. How the hell you let this ignorant bastard out after all this damn time? Oh, Lord, I can't get over that. Next
Number
video.
2, Pedro Lopez. Active in Colombia from 1969 to 1980. He targeted young girls who he thought had the look of innocence and beauty. His preferred method was strangulation. His confirmed victim count is 110, but he has admitted to over 300. He was sentenced to 16 years in prison in Ecuador, 14 years in an institution in Colombia, and he spent a total of 20 years in prison before he was released. Nobody has any idea where he is now.
If I can get my mute on mic, then this motherfucker, we need to put an APB on that bastard. Hell, he might not have committed any crimes, motherfucker, but we need to know where that nigga's at all times, because I was talking mad crazy shit, and I'm gonna continue to not talk shit, because I don't want this nigga to come kill my ass and find me on my IP address. I'm good. But we're going to watch some videos of this crazy bastard. I call everybody a crazy bastard, so don't try to kill me for that, you sensitive bastard. Okay, I know you killing bitches, bitch, but I'll kill your ass back. Okay, I ain't playing around. You know, now I'm getting macho, bitch. You punk ass, hoe ass, cut ass bitch. You killing bitches. Have you lost your nappy headed mind? Never. Yeah, you ain't gonna do that to no man. Well, yeah, you will. I'm not gonna even try. If you kill 240 motherfucker, oh, nah, I'm good. See, yep, I got too carried away, and I apologize for that. And you free? Oh, I apologize for that, okay? Let's move on.
While in prison, Lopez underwent a psychological evaluation. It was determined that he was a sociopath, that he suffered from an antisocial personality disorder.
He does not consciously know right from wrong, and he does not feel guilty or remorseful for what he does.
He's not able of understanding other people's pain or feelings, that what he does is for his own pleasure without any concern of the other person.
That's some bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you why. How the hell does he not know what the hell he's doing, but he got released from prison for good behavior? But he don't know. Oh, no, I'm not finna let y'all play that shit. Okay, that's probably how the nigga got let off. No, he had he knew if he had acted right, he would have been alright. He knew that, you dumb bastard. Oh, nah, I'm not gonna let y'all play me and let you play my subscribers. Hell no, you're not. Hell, the niggas just stopping by. Hey, what's up, nigga? Subscribe, bitch. I got more content, okay? Let me know how you want me to run this motherfucker. We're gonna run it the way you want it to run it. Okay, I might be skipping like a bastard, but once again, I got this bitch-ass computer. Internet is fine. It ain't the internet. It's my bitch-ass computer not being able to handle this kind of horsepower. But we're gonna move on to the next video because I don't want this nigga is loose and alive, and I don't want these kind of problems. So let's move on. Now, this video is supposedly the old man, and I guess the motherfucker took it into his own way to attack the bastard. And if it is, kill that bastard, please, because I was talking mad shit. And if he translate that bitch, oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. You understand me? And I don't want to be dead. I got a child. I got a life to live, you understand? I got employees that looking up to me, you understand? I got people to see, you understand? I got places to be, okay? And I ain't trying to die. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't trying to die. I ain't trying to fly like that. You understand? So let's move on to the next bitch-ass serial killer. This nigga preyed on bitches too. This nigga preyed on bitches. And he needs his ass whooped for that. Now, I might be glitching like a salt shaker. I apologize. I want to make sure I'm aware of what you're experiencing. I want to make sure that you know that I'm there with you. I see. Because when I look back at the bullshit, I'm like, oh, no, this is terrible. Okay, so thank you guys for sticking around and watching. But we're going to move on to this next sick son of a bitch. This motherfucker right here. Ted Bundy. Okay? Now, Mr. Old Ted used to kill females. This is, if you ever seen a bitch-ass nigga, it's Ted Bundy. He think because he got a little suave that he could kill these hoes. Let's go into it. Ted Bundy loved the attention of his murderers. He garnered him. And many of the United States were more than happy to give him that attention. You know, because in the United States, we don't fuck around. The Western USA was hunting. The Western USA was his hunting ground, with unknown numbers of murders piling up, mostly college-age women from Washington, Oregon, and all the way in Utah and Colorado. Denver. Mr. Bitch-ass Bundy was once arrested in Colorado and convicted of kidnapping. Wow. But he escaped custody, moving to Florida where he killed multiple times more. This sick, sadistic bastard. Killing people. Why you killing people, nigga? Huh? You look like a bitch in this photo, nigga. Why you killing people? Huh? And then your ass moved to Florida, which was a terrible mistake. Bundy's final arrest and its aftermath captured the attention of the nation, as the accused murderer acted as his own lawyer during what is believed to have been the first televised murder trial. Oh, wow. So you got all the attention, motherfucker. He welcomed interviews and boasted of the fans he had created. He was eventually executed in the motherfucking electric chair in 1989. Good ta. He killed multiple bitches, children, in college. What the hell? In college. Okay? This bitch thought he could get away with murder. Well, we're gonna show how you got away with murder, bitch. As soon as my computer start freezing up on a bastard, I'll show you how this motherfucker thought he was so smooth and cool that he could get away with murder. Look, this is how he got the motherfucking indictment. Let's look at this.
What do we have here, Ken? Let's see. Oh, it's an indictment, all right. Why don't you read it to me? You're only up for election, aren't you? Mr. Bundy? You got it, didn't you? Mr. Bundy? You told me that you were going to get me. He said he was going to get me. Okay, you've got the indictment. It's all you're going to get. Let's read it. Let's go.
Theodore Robert Bundy, you are charged, indictment, 2 counts burglary, 2 counts murder in the first degree, 3 counts attempted murder in the first degree. Design or intent to effect the death of said Lisa Levy.
My chance to talk to the press.
Contrary to section 78204 Florida statute.
I'll plead not guilty right now.
And your grand juror is being present.
This dumb bastard. I'll plead not guilty right now. Well, bitch, you pled not guilty. Then your ass went to... Word of advice, motherfuckers. Don't go to court representing yourself. I went to court one time. This bitch got pulled over for running a stop sign. This nigga followed this bitch for 5 miles. And the video footage only got portion up. He didn't light the bitch up in time. Okay, he followed this bitch for 5 miles. When the video footage showed up, it just showed them about 4 miles into the bitch. She's like, yeah, I didn't run a stop sign. Then the judge got on that bitch. She was representing herself. She asking the judge for advice. He's like, hey, do you want to move forward with this? She's like, should I? So, ma'am, I cannot give you any counselship when you are your own attorney. She said, yes, I guess so. We move forward. He says, ma'am, I am hereby giving you probation for 5 years. I said, God damn. Bitch, you're going, you got drug, alcohol testing, so just be prepared for that. You done been convicted of here and there. You been convicted in 1975. You was convicted in 1999. You was convicted in 1983. Bitch, you're going, this bitch said, probation? The judge looked back at that bitch and said, bitch, you're lucky you ain't going to jail. Okay? I said, oh, hell no. Ma'am, can we make a deal? Prosecutor, can we make a deal? Because I'm sorry, I'm not trying to get probation or none of that shit. Hell, I didn't do what you said I did, but goddammit, fuck it, let's make a deal. This is hell, no low something, motherfucker. Because I'm not here, I'm not fucking, just because I represented myself? Oh, hell no. And the officer didn't even show up. So understand, if you represent yourself in court, your motherfucker ass gonna be a sad puppy. I'm telling you. So let's go ahead and move on to the next bitch ass video of this hoe ass truck cunt ass bitch, Ted Bundy. Look at that sick bitch. All right, so this is the last interview that he's had. Okay, I was really supposed to show that clip first before I showed all this other bullshit, but unprofessionalism. Sorry, let's move forward.
It's too painful. I would like to be able to convey to you what that it's too painful. I would like to be able to convey to you what that experience is like, but I won't be able to talk about that. Okay.
That evil looking bastard. See, I'm having the world's most technical difficulties of all motherfucking time. But that evil looking bastard. Okay? Let's talk about Ted Bundy bitch ass real quick. You are a bitch, number one. You thought you was slick, motherfucker, but you ain't. And that's why your ass died. I should have put your dead body on this motherfucker, seen your head fried to the motherfucking white meat, bitch. And you deserved it, because you represented yourself, dummy. You ain't got no money, so you had to. Y'all, you thought you was smart and slick, motherfucker. Guess not. And that, my friends, was the 7 most notorious serial killers, according to this motherfucker named Tim Newcomb. Well, Newcomb, I need you to get more familiar with the more killing bastards, because there's more crazy bastards than that. Okay? And speaking of crazy bastards, we're going to move on. You already seen them. We're going to move on to the next portion of this motherfucking raggedy ass show. This nigga right here. Okay? In the news, reports show that a nuclear train is headed to Ukraine. Should be treated with caution. Claims have been made that a video shows a convoy of vehicles belonging to Russia's unit in charge of the country's nuclear arsenal heading to Ukraine. Sparks fear in people, including my black ass. Because, nigga, we don't need to see shit like this. Okay? Sparks fear and escalation. An expert has warned these claims should be approached with caution. Or I don't know how I should be approached with caution when these bastards are doing it. You see this shit here? These are, oh Lord. Oh Lord. So here's the deal. United States have claimed if these motherfuckers step over the line, then we're going to go ahead and get involved and bomb their ass. Bombing all people as far as Russian units that are in Ukraine. That will effectively put us in a conflict of war with Russia. And Russia already said, if United States get involved, bitch, he gonna nuke our ass. And I'm telling you, I ain't ready to get nuked. I'm already going bald. I don't need no more balding. I don't need my eyebrows wiped off. I don't need none of that, Lord. And I'm just saying, Lord, if you could intervene with Putin crazy ass and get these Russian people to overthrow this son of a bitch in the name of Jesus, I would appreciate that. Okay? Because hell, this right here is clear. It's clear as day that this crazy bastard is trying to kill everybody. Okay? You see this? This is clear evidence. He's trying to nuke and get nuked because the United States will nuke that ass till tomorrow. Okay? And I don't want to see no Russians going through that bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't want to go through that as a motherfucking American. Check out my last live stream where I talk about the potential of nuclear war with Russia and what the hell could happen. I'm also talking to the Russian people. So y'all niggas need to check that out and get a motherfucking translator, an ignorant translator to translate the ignorance that I'm talking. Okay, and I use that wrong in an ignorant way because ignorance means not knowing, and I knew too many much of what the hell I was talking about. Okay, so let's move forward. And speaking of bombs, these motherfuckers right here, I don't know how the hell this happened here. Hold up, because now I'm pissed. You embarrassing me on this live television show. You got this shit all janky looking. Oh Lord. So you still ain't, oh Lord, this is going bad. This is going bad. Hold up. Y'all bear with me. I know this shit looking janky like a bastard. Hold up. Here we go. Okay, the bitch still ain't, okay, here we go, god damn it. North Korea flies a missile over Japan. I done lost half my goddamn viewers right there. And an intermediate range missile landed over the Pacific Ocean on Tuesday morning after being launched by North Korea in an apparent trajectory over Japan. Are you fucking serious? These niggas, oh Lord, and I'm gonna explain to you why this is a big problem. Following the launch, Japan issued a warning, which was later concealed instructions. I can't read worth the damn. People to take shelter immediately. This basically the bomb, the launch made people take cover in Japan. All right, so let me tell you how this is gonna unfold. Since Putin is over in Russia, set tripping. Okay, this bastard is set tripping in Russia. Okay, understanding that United States got to be Captain Saberholes. Okay, then you got these motherfuckers over here, the North Koreans, launching nukes and shit. You got China over there, potentially trying to take Taiwan. This is recipe for a potential world war. And let me tell you something, Russia. I'm speaking right to y'all. If y'all nuclear bomb Ukraine, United States will take action. Most likely airstrikes on you hoe asses. Okay? That will be the start of the World War III. I'm not ready for it. Are y'all? I'm not ready for it. Okay? The world doesn't do well when there's a world war. And somebody needs some rehabilitating. And history has shown Russia don't do too well. So I'm begging Russians, if you want to make it out alive, to overthrow that son of a bitch. Because we all are going to die. We all are going to die. If there's a war between Russia, there will be nuclear bombs when it has to do with the United States. I am worried, and so should all of you. Okay, but and some lighter news, Apple. Goodbye to the Lightning port. Members of the European Parliament overwhelmingly voted to force Apple and other companies to use standard C chargers on their products, including the iPhone. This will likely take effect at the end of 2024. Wow, that's crazy. I've always thought, why don't electronics use the same damn device? But then, originally, this is when Apple's chargers were real big. And then Apple made the change to the Lightning port. And the reason they made the change to the Lightning port, because they were able to patent it. Nobody else, as you've seen, nobody else uses that kind of charger besides Apple. They patented it. And the object of that was to make products. If, let's say, a rip-off brand tried to make that same Lightning port, they would have to pay Apple a certain percentage because they patented it. They owned the rights to the Lightning port. So the UK Parliament forcing this upon Apple is crazy. It's insane for Martin Payne. And it's actually more convenient for us. I don't know if this is going to come to the United States. I don't know if this is straight EU. I don't know. But now I'm going to have to change all my bullshit because I done had to change it to the Lightning ports. All my chargers are Lightning ports because I got a bitch-ass Apple. Okay? Lord have mercy. So just FYI, at the end of 2024, get you a new phone and you're going to be having the USB-C. And I honestly ain't really cool with sharing a charger with the goddamn Androids. I'm sorry, that's just me. Fuck them Androids. That's some cheap ass stunt ass shit. This computer acting like a damn Android. The hell? Alright, we're gonna move on to the next motherfucking subject. My nigga. Will Smith's Emancipation will release in December. The film, whose release plans to put out into question after the infamous slap. A lot of his productions have been pulled or held because of the infamous slap of Chris Rock, okay? Which is crazy. That's motherfucking Will Smith. You don't take nothing from this bastard. I love him. He shouldn't have smacked that motherfucker, but he did. He did it on some Philly shit, and you got to respect it and never neglect it. You understand what I'm saying? And you niggas better get back to production because it's Will motherfucker Smith. And if he say, you know what, I'm good on a motherfucker project, fuck you motherfuckers, then he has every right to say it. Because he's Will Smith. And if he want to shoot a nigga on 5th Avenue and we make this motherfucker president, then it is what it is. Hey, you niggas did that with Trump. Now, fuck that. This one nigga that can get away with cold-blooded murder. And I ain't gonna say a motherfucking thing. I'm like, hey, what? Will Smith killed who? Oh, man. Now, that nigga tried to kill that bastard. I'm making excuses. That nigga tried to suck his wife poom-poom. I don't know. Speaking of niggas sucking poom-pooms, or wish they could suck his wife poom-poom, my nigga, Kanye West, my lord. Now, I don't know if you see what I see, but this nigga got a White Lives Matter shirt on. Jesus Christ. Jesus Louises. I'm so tired. I don't have time for my reaction videos. So I'm going to just give them the rest of the energy that I have into this subject here. Number one, Kanye West is my favorite rapper. I now can no longer say that. I am saying it on record, on live. There's no editing it out. Fuck Kanye West. I'm still going to listen to you. Still my boy. But I'm pissed at you, nigga. You remember that TMZ bastard? Talking about, oh, you doing this to the black community when we look up to you and you do shit like this? White Lives Matter? Was you trying to be controversial? What the hell you finna release? What happened to the Kanye West that said George Bush don't like black people? That was a truth you spoke. That wasn't you trying to be controversial. You didn't realize that you can use controversy as a tool. But playing with shit that's actually going on. White Lives Matter? Nigga, white lives been matter. What the hell are you talking about? Black lives don't matter. And niggas be like, all lives matter. All lives don't matter. Because niggas don't matter. Some Asian lives don't matter. If not unless you're in the United States, then they gonna jump on that shit immediately. But black lives don't matter. I would appreciate it if you had had a white shirt that said Black Lives Don't Matter and black ink. But yet you want to be controversial. You would do anything to please Trump-loving white folks. But let's remember, they ain't the nigga buying your motherfucking album, nigga. Us niggas are. So when you do shit like that, it makes us look at you like you a fucking cop-out like Stacey Dash. We don't give a fuck about that bitch. She's so out of touch with reality, she recently just found out that DMX died. How out of place with hip-hop community can you be? And you are in hip-hop, nigga. You need your ass whooped for that, bruh. And I can no longer support you in a way of calling you my favorite fucking rapper. You lost one. I'm still here. I'm still going to check out your music and all that, but my respect for you has dropped. This coward, this motherfucking coon shit has to go, bro. It has to go, bro. Because this shit whack. You look like a goddamn fool. And the damn Kardashians done fuck your whole world up. Got you acting like a whole fool out here. Embarrassing your motherfucking self. Now, I didn't mean to go this hard because I love you to death and your creativity, nigga. But that ain't worth fucking being an ass and degrading your fucking race. Don't be a sellout ass, nigga. The fuck wrong with you, bro? Oh, yeah, don't let I love white bitches too, but don't let the white bitches get your ass all fucked up, nigga. You still black? You pull the wrong motherfucking card, they gonna lock your ass up and get you the fuck up out of there. And they already got the narrative ready to go, bro. Oh, he crazy. He's bipolar. Oh, he's taking pills. Oh, he's taking liposuction. Then you're going on stage crying about how your effect on your fucking children. Nigga, come on, bro. You're not helping yourself in this. We look up to you. I look up to you as an artist, dog. And you pull this shit? That's the main thing. Oh, well, all lives matter. White lives have always mattered. Always. So there's no point to say all lives matter. Because they don't. For me to say Black Lives Matter and for you to say all lives matter is a straight fuck you to me saying my life matters. That's exactly what it is. Well, all lives matter, No. I didn't say that. I said Black Lives Matter. I didn't say all lives didn't matter. I said Black Lives Matter. And you were so fucked up that you had to say all lives matter. So Kanye West taking a step forward and say white lives matter. Get this coon the fuck up out of here. Get him out of here. Whatever the hell they did to his brain, let's go ahead and just kill him off. All right, God, do something. I love Kanye West, but goddamn it, this coontocracy here is not going down. I'm not going to be okay with that. And with that being said, I'm tired. I'm done. I just dissed my favorite rapper, no longer now. I've stood by his side for all these years. Made up for, I even made excuses about slavery was a choice. Oh, he was misunderstood. No, he said what the hell he said. He didn't make no mistake about that. He said slavery was a choice. We've been slaves for 300. He meant that shit. But when he realized it didn't go good, oh, I just have trouble communicating myself. I have trouble talking. When you've been talking on motherfucking camera for years, nigga. So, just be clear, especially when this nigga was in the motherfucking White House with Trump. Oh yeah, he was loving it. Wearing a motherfucking mega hat and everything. That nigga's a cool sellout son of a bitch. And I'ma still listen to that nigga music. And with that being said, I'm done. Cause I'm hurt after this shit. Fuck that nigga. Now, tomorrow, I won't do no funny, I'm just going to do reaction videos. I'm not going to do a whole show. I've been trying to get all this in, but I'm going on an hour and 15 minutes. I'm tired. I'm going to lay my black ass down. So with that being said, God bless y'all. I love y'all. And fuck y'all. Subscribe, motherfuckers. Your boy's out. Yeah. Time can be deceiving. I'm just trying to read it. I'm trying to free my mind while living and repeating, living in a trance, so desperate to advance. I can't help the feeling that I'm feeling within. Time can be deceiving. I'm just trying to read it. I'm trying to free my mind.